cliffside, oh, the 3D so.
3D printed soles, let's go. But first, how did we get here? Not just the cliff, that you'll see a little bit later, but here's me actually explaining this project. Okay, so here's my weird little project. I've been trying to make shoe inserts for these barefoot shoes. As you can see that this is what they typically look like. They're usually pretty thin and they will get worn through very quickly, and usually is the first part of the shoe that goes away. At least when I'm not running here in the cold winter Alaska right now. Right now, it's typically the toe. But anyways, the solution to that idea has been some like 3D printed inserts. I've yet to actually try these and see how well they work. They feel all right. They fit inside the shoe. As you can see, this one's already in here. But yeah, the idea is to go actually try this in a run and see how well they work. I'm not gonna be doing them in these green shoes, as these ones the sole still works. Instead, I will be putting it inside one of these red ones, which as you can see, when I pull this out, is a little bit more destroyed. Yeah, this is what happens. And then the shoe gets worn through all the way and then just totally breaks. So yeah, should I be throwing the shoe away at this point? Yeah, probably. So yeah, that's the project. You can see that I have the shoes on right now, and I actually have the 3D printed soles on as well. You just can't really see them very well. But with that said, let's actually jump into the first run, which was actually just right over there. And if you're careful, you may notice something kind of off, a little bit weird, that, yeah, I hate to admit, I did not notice until after that first run, which is kind of a head slapper. I'm like actually kitted out for once. Doing for the camera. It's snowing. I'm hoping my car can get down. But aside from that, shoe-wise, there's the sole. Oh, hey, buddy. You're good. All right. Let's look at it again. So windy. Turn. Take a look at it. Oh, that's wood. Shoe's still rocking. Feels almost exactly the same right now. Flippy, clippy, dippy. What the? Oh, stupid tree. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay, I gotta pay attention. Oh. Now this is Alaska. All right, I'm calling it here. There is so much wind. Shoes! Oh my gosh, that wind is nuts! I just stepped in that and got my shoe soaked. So great. That is so annoying. Behind you. Oh, I'm sorry. So like about 6 miles in, you can see there. I would say that it's working pretty well. One thing though, is I am kind of feeling it on the right foot. So there's like something kind of poking. Okay, definitely feeling it a little bit. So, renovations have gotta come. What is it? Okay, let's take a look at the shoe. Let's see how it looks. My foot looks fine from the sock, but yeah. that was that experiment. I'm gonna run back to the car and not freeze up here. Alrighty. What the? Well, anyways, we're back, and yeah, here's the shoes. Like I mentioned during the run, didn't feel so amazing after like 6 miles. Up until that point, it was feeling great. So yeah, I'm gonna take them out and let's see what they look like. Right? Okay, so it has the yellow residue from the normal one. It is kind of bent a little bit. That was how it printed, by the way. Yeah, so really the only thing is that bend. So that's clearly where it's gonna break first. Yeah, and where it was starting to hurt while the run was mainly right here. So this part needs to be lowered a little bit. It would be just removed almost entirely. And then I'll remove all these things. Though this part I didn't actually feel. If I stand up, yeah, no, it really wasn't that area. It was just this on both sides. Just a little red right there. But overall, actually not bad. So, did you spot it? I sure didn't notice it right away, so I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. But if you did, yeah, I totally forgot to mirror the sole to the other side, so I really didn't have a right side on the shoe, and I was running with two lefts. So yeah, duh, no wonder it was uncomfortable. It literally wasn't mirrored. And actually, the part that was kind of painful, I realized afterward also, and was kind of red a little bit, was just a little tip, like right there. And yeah, that's just because it didn't actually cover that side. It was pushing to the other shoe. Either way, since then, I've now actually got a right side of the shoe, and that brings me to how I'm up here on this cliff in the first place. It's the second test, so let's see that. And then I'm gonna get out of here, because I'm getting really cold sitting on this rock. Number 2. Always looks really cool when you can actually see it. Not turning. Oh, this. Now we will get to test how well these shoes actually work in terms of warmth. I'm gonna be post-holing over there. It's when I stop recording that it's post-holing. I got micros on. Made it to the lake. Operation Find a Cliff. Found a cliff. I'm gonna go right there. Alright. Ooh, that drops. Haha, found cliff. There we go. That's a nice little cliff. Okay. That was Operation Cliffside. You will no longer see me up on this cliff. Let's get freaking down. Oh. Yeah. Oh, don't run head first. Ah, lovely. Freaking hate ice. Oh yeah, almost out of it. Like 2 miles left. That was when I went running last time. And at this point, during the other run, I was definitely feeling it. This time, not so much, so I think that mirroring issue really was the issue. Alright, I'm back with 3D printed sole, and actually I'm pretty surprised. It did way better than I expected, especially given the fact that originally I wasn't so optimistic about it, and that first run I'm like, ah shoot, okay, it's not working. But then when the mirroring issue was resolved, it actually worked about as well as like the normal sole. In fact, I can't really notice difference, and the main way that I think I'm going to be able to tell in future is just by running in it a lot and seeing how durability holds up. Right now, this is TPU plastic, so flexible 3D printed material, and at 5% infill, so that may be where the adjustments come in, maybe increasing it to more like 100%. I'm not entirely sure. Well, there we go. That's the project. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later. Bye.